Hey everyone, welcome back to Motor Authority, your go-to destination for the most advanced defense systems, military mobility, and cutting-edge vehicle tech from around the world. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most intriguing military developments out of Southeast Asia, the Philippines' Uncrewed Roguefires missile vehicle system, revealed in 2025. This isn't your typical military transport or missile carrier. What we're talking about is a revolutionary shift in how mid-sized nations can enforce their territorial defense strategy using next-gen autonomous missile platforms. If you haven't heard about Roguefires yet, buckle up because what the Philippines is deploying might just change the way we think about missile systems, autonomy, and tactical mobility in the Indo-Pacific. So, what exactly is the Roguefires system? First off, let's break down the name. Roguefires stands for Remotely Operated Ground Unit for Expeditionary Fires. Developed initially in cooperation with U.S. military research during the early 2020s, this technology has been adapted by the Philippine Department of National Defense for regional deployment. The goal? To create an autonomous, mobile missile launch platform that doesn't require onboard personnel and can be deployed rapidly in both defensive and offensive coastal scenarios. Think of it like this. Imagine a highly mobile truck, heavily armored but unmanned, silently navigating Philippine island terrain from Palawan to Batanes, carrying a payload capable of striking naval or land-based threats with pinpoint accuracy. All of it remotely operated or fully autonomous depending on mission parameters. That's the Roguefires vehicle in action. The 2025 Philippine version integrates several updates that are specific to the archipelago's maritime defense needs. The centerpiece of the system is its missile, a modified version of the Naval Strike Missile or NSM, jointly produced by Kongsberg and Raytheon. This missile is designed for precision, range, and adaptability. In Philippine service, it's reported to have a strike range exceeding 250 kilometers, enough to cover entire maritime choke points in the West Philippine Sea. What makes this platform unique isn't just the firepower, it's the mobility and autonomy. These vehicles are built on a 6x6 or 8x8 tactical chassis, often derived from local or allied commercial truck platforms retrofitted with military-grade suspension, armor plating, and stealth features. Unlike traditional missile trucks, Roguefires vehicles don't need a driver. They can be programmed to patrol preset routes or wait in dormant ambush mode, hidden under camouflaged netting, powered by silent hybrid electric drives. The real kicker? They can be deployed by C-130 aircraft, amphibious landing vessels, or even by cargo helicopters with sling load capability. That means one day, a remote jungle path is just a jungle path, and the next, it's hosting a lethal anti-ship missile battery ready to fire without warning. That mobility makes the Roguefires vehicle system a nightmare for any would-be intruder thinking about projecting force across Philippine waters. So how does this system work on the battlefield? Imagine a contested maritime zone. Maybe a flotilla of unknown ships has entered Philippines waters. Radar and surveillance from land-based stations detect the intrusion. Instead of sending a frigate or manned aircraft, a squadron of Roguefires vehicles is remotely activated from a command post kilometers away. They roll out from their hidden positions, climb rough terrain autonomously, reach optimal launch points, and within minutes, missiles are airborne. Zero human lives at risk, near zero warning for the adversary. Each vehicle can carry multiple missiles, usually 2 to 4, depending on the configuration. Once they've fired, they can either return autonomously to reload points or reposition themselves for tactical evasion. A low radar profile and thermal management systems reduce their detectability even after launching. What's fascinating is how the Philippines has taken a concept originally developed for expeditionary US Marines and molded it into a system uniquely suited to its own geography. With over 7,000 islands and countless potential landing zones, this type of mobile autonomous missile defense is a force multiplier like no other. It doesn't just protect strategic installations, it makes the whole country a dynamic, unpredictable missile grid. From a technological standpoint, the AI controlling the rogue fires units is constantly evolving. Using machine learning, each vehicle gets smarter with every deployment. Terrain analysis, threat prediction, signal jamming resistance, these aren't just hypothetical features, they're active components. The system uses encrypted military satellites, drone relays, and even undersea cable networks to maintain secure, real-time connectivity with its operators. Now, let's talk about how this fits into the larger defense picture. This isn't a standalone system. The Philippines is integrating rogue fires vehicles into a larger defense network, including newly upgraded multi-role fighters, maritime drones, and submarine detection grids. The idea is to create a layered, smart defense perimeter where uncrewed vehicles like rogue fires act as the quick strike arm of an otherwise passive surveillance net. They see, they move, they shoot and they disappear. There's also a significant economic angle here. The Philippine government, working with local defense tech firms, is aiming to locally produce components of the rogue fires system by 2026. That includes chassis, targeting software, and AI logic boards. This could boost national defense manufacturing and make the country a hub for low-cost, high-efficiency missile tech in Southeast Asia. Let's not forget the strategic impact. In the broader Indo-Pacific region, tensions over territorial waters and freedom of navigation have only intensified in recent years. For smaller nations like the Philippines, relying on manned patrol vessels or aging fighter jets is no longer viable. By shifting to smart, autonomous weapons platforms, they're not only modernizing they're reshaping the entire defense landscape. Of course, critics have raised concerns from AI ethics to command control vulnerability. But according to early field tests and international observers, the rogue fires system has performed with high reliability and near-zero operator error. In fact, it's reportedly undergoing trials in coordination with US Pacific Command and Japanese Defense Forces for joint defense scenarios. So where does this leave us? In 2025, the rogue fires system isn't just a cool piece of tech. It's a symbol of where modern warfare is heading toward distributed, uncrewed, and unpredictable deterrence. For the Philippines, it's a vital counterweight to rising maritime threats. For the world, it's a case study in how innovation can level the playing field, one autonomous missile carrier at a time. That's all for today's deep dive. If you found this fascinating and you want more insights into cutting-edge military vehicles, tech innovation, and future combat systems, hit that like button, subscribe to Motor Authority, and ring that notification bell. We've got more exclusive features coming your way. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, and keep your engines running.